here we are. And you know where we're headed to? That's right. SILVERBALL Museum.
Ever since I was a young boy, I played the silver ball. From Soho down to Brighton, I must have played the ball. But I ain't seen nothing like him in any amusement hall. That deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball.
Tell you, you couldn't get a better location on the shore than SILVERBALL. Look at this spot. Right on the water. I smell a lot of good food cooking.
You have to stop for lunch.
Or actually dinner. Here we are. Please enter from Boardwalk. We'll have to go the other way. You can look in. See, it's quite something inside. Hey, let's go around to the Boardwalk entrance. How about that for the beach? And look at right here, the heart of SILVERBALL itself. The main entrance. Frank, you may enter. Perfect placement. We'll start with food. No, we're going to start with the game. Let's see if we can find Dan. Here's Dan, the manager here at SILVERBALL Museum. And he's going to give us the $2 tour.
$7.50 a person.
Now listen, this is what the general manager is. I saw him wiping the table. He's changing the light bulbs.
Maybe you could take a lesson from that.
I'll bet you clean the bathrooms too.
Only one I have.
Where should we start? Where should we start?
Wherever you want. There's
Wow.
all kinds of stuff here. Great games from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, all the way up to...
And it's one price.
Pay one price, no
How many
quarters, no
games are
tokens.
in here right now?
Right now, I'd have to count to give you the exact number. I think it's about 165.
You hear that? 165 games, all in free play.
Enough to satisfy the craving of any pinball maniac.
What year?
1959.
Maybe the only one in an arcade in the country.
Could be. Certainly not many if there are any out there.
Wow, and look, I see that Dan has bent with the flow and has put some LEDs in.
Yeah, you'll see LEDs almost everywhere.
Well,
Just about everything has.
when you're not changing bulbs all day long, you know, the LEDs do have a longer life.
Right.
That's a good idea, I
And it
suppose.
protects the glass, and it protects the plastics, and less heat.
I see all, and then they're all LEDs. Look at these. Dipsy Doodlebug. And now, if I go around and I find any stuck balls, do I get my money back?
No, we're going to give you a key and make you fix them because you know how.
Wow, look at this. Now, anybody watching my videos knows how great a player I'm not. But look, everything's sensed.
I wonder where they got the idea for that.
Uh-oh.
Who else uses that?
Fireball 2, remember? But it looks like Williams did it first.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. I sense copyright infringement. I don't know.
Better call Williams and let him know.
No, look! The bug is doodling, guys. Isn't that sharp? Did a beautiful job on this. I'll bet you spend hours every day, don't you?
Never ends. And I have a great crew. I'm not the only one.
Okay, let me guess. Every day, you have to have 10 games of Pinball. You have to. I'm not talking about stuck
call. No. Thankfully, a lot of it's minor stuff. The major stuff I take care of. I have a tour guide that does all the minor stuff. They work very hard. From cleaning playfields, waxing, all the way up to smoking flippers.
Look at how clean they are. Oh, and I've done what they do in my showroom. They leave the ball there and walk away. I've walked away. Look. Look. Where are you going to find games like this? And look, this is a really classy touch. Not only does he tell you about the history of each game, they've posted all the high scores. You have to have an employee just to do that.
Well, thankfully, at this point, we've been here 5 years, so the scores have risen to the point where they don't get them that often unless it's a new game that wasn't here before. We have players who are very intense about it. There you go, Thomas.
Look, great deals. And you have a deal where you can buy a ticket, a pass, so you can come back all the same day.
Right.
So you can buy the pass, you have a great time for an hour, so it's nice and cool, and God, the air conditioning's working great. Then you go out on the beach for a couple hours, you come back, you have lunch, you eat here, play some more for another hour, then you go back out in the water, you come back all day. You have a weekly pass too?
Not weekly. We offer monthly memberships if you're in the area. You want to be a VIP member for $50 to play unlimited.
$50 for a month?
Yep, but it's like joining a gym. It just automatically renews. You can't just buy 1 month. But people can take advantage of it. If you're local, that's how I started. I didn't work here when it started, but I was a VIP member. I came and
So
played.
when did you start working here?
A little over 3 years. I've been in the business for 30 years, but I was elsewhere.
I like this man. He's keeping this alive. Look at this. Look at this. There's only one other place in America that has a setup like that, and that is in fact at Las Vegas, Tim Arnold. There's nobody else.
You've been out there? I've never seen it.
I've not been out there yet.
One day I gotta get out there.
If I sell the show, I will be out there. We'll do extensive stuff. Look. Look at the cabinet art. Right. This is like a time capsule. And I'm sure you still have the newer machines too. Cowpoke. I hope he does still kick, right? He kicks, folks. My wife would like that. My wife would like that. Oh! And look, what a lot of people don't know, kids, if you don't know this, look, this has all been re-chromed. But you had to put a sticker there because this is an older timer machine. I'm not going to flip the flipper so you can see. But you have to punch the ball up manually as soon as it gets down there. Oh, it's not down there yet. Here it comes. You have to manually push the ball up. Isn't that great? I always thought that was an important part of the feature. And when they came out with the automatic ball things, people were saying, where the heck's... They were trying to figure out where the push button was when they first came out. Oh, man.
Funny thing today is kids don't know they have flippers.
That's right.
They will figure out this. They'll
kids
shoot the
will
ball
figure that
and they'll watch it go down. And they'll shoot it again and watch it go down. Then when they realize they're flippers, then it's a different ball.
Then when they realize it's flippers, you just bang, 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 bang,
That's
bang,
it.
bang.
Then they're into it.
You know, mechanics hate that.
Yes.
I said, all you have to do, you only have to tell the kid once. You tell the kid, no, you do it like this. Like, the ball's coming, you hit it, and then you're ready to hit it if it smacks it over. Don't hit them together. Never hit them together.
I do it all the time.
I see you've got a slugfest. And even a Tuckey box. Currently under restoration. What year would this be? 55?
Because if it's signed in 40, it doesn't need to go on the question.
We don't
You
use
know
it
I
because
don't read.
it's not loud enough to really fill the place.
I think a brisk letter to Seaberg to complain.
We tried that, but they didn't answer.
He picked up on it. He must watch my video. But he's mixed old with new, flat screen TV. He broke down. Oh, I like the carousel. Now, look guys, look at this place. This place even covers the whole row of classics. Pinball. You can play video for a while. Then you play pinball. And we have 4 more coming. That's Tuesday. We have a Crystal Castles, the Galaxian, Millipede, Tuckey Pontoon. Where are you going to put them?
We took a few games out the other day to the warehouse, and we're going to rearrange a little bit when they come in. Make it all fit, but it's not easy.
They won't fit.
Every time we push on the walls, they don't move. So
Ease them in. Isn't this terrific? Oh God. I'll bet this place is packed tonight.
and busy in the afternoon, slow around dinner time, and they're busy in the evening.
See, look, this is a real nice touch. No of these stupid over fluorescent lights playing the place. David's lit the place so they can get down the phone. There's a few spots fluorescent. But the incandescent bulb give play fields fuel valerians. They're not glaring. And Dan, I noticed you got new glass on every machine.
A lot of them, yeah. They changed a lot of them not too long ago, and we just try to keep up with it.
Now, that's got to be the only mechanical shuffle out that's still working in a commercial setting.
So, they look. We got a lot of hard work. Takes a while to figure out this.
How many are left in America? 30?
10 maybe. I would say maybe.
I see somebody walk away. They were afraid to shake it. Dan's gonna play with me a bit. Pinball, that is. Tilt it down his way now. Now he gets it. It's his chance. Isn't that sharp? How the plate feels? Tilts to whoever. I keep forgetting how to do it. Yeah, I know. I'm supposed to get it down my end. I need it to go down between his flippers. Now, Alvin G and Company tried to reduplicate. Now watch the play field again. Now it's my turn. Really sharp. Right down the toilet again, Dan. This is sharp. And look down this aisle. We have some digital. Actually, mechanical version of Mata Hari. Oh, look. The most amazing game I think Valley ever came up with. A perfect blend. Beautiful. Yes, Frank owns one of these. Look at this beautiful Medusa. Thank goodness Dan was able to get the clear, see-through flippers. So we have the right boots on that. And we have the original drop targets. Terrific game. And he's put LEDs in most of it. I say in some places. The Bally games are not, they don't like LEDs under the playfield. They're not happy with LEDs. But you can still do it on the top. What a lineup. I see a multi-cade. Multi-cades are permeating the arcade scene. And they're permeating. What arcade can be without a medieval bed? And I see you got the replacement back glass.
No boodles here.
I would have been disappointed if that said the boodles. I would have been really disappointed.
This one is actually cool. This was in one of Bruce Springsteen's videos. This very machine, not just the
Oh,
type.
look, there's the shoe. Look at that.
Look carefully, it's right there on the beach. That was in the next town south, Ocean Grove, back in 2008.
No, Springsteen touched this machine. Possibly.
I wasn't there when they shot. I don't know if he did or not, but he was definitely near it. That's very cool.
The owner has accumulated such wonderful machines. Unbelievable. Oh my gosh. I hope you're all getting in line now to get in your cars to get here. Surfside is the game of the month. Oh, good. Tell us about how that works.
Every month we have a different game.
Right.
We typically alternate between electromechanicals and electronic games. And if you're the high score at the end of the month in one of the 6 categories based on age, we send you a free pass.
How about that? Folks, more reasons to come. Oh, I got a stuck ball somewhere. There it is. Somebody walked away and didn't try to get their high score. Look, how's that for a high score? 101. Is that pretty close, man?
Not yet. We have serious players here today.
I'm sure that the 4th dial goes around one more. Oh no, we're playing ball too. Look, isn't this sharp? I always thought this was classy. They put the ball count right there. Your ball light count. I always thought that was really a nice feature. 263. Frank, I'm really whopping up the score there. I know, we gotta move on. I know. We got the black dice with 2 balls in the shooter. Let's get rid of that. And then somebody walked away. You gotta tell me, how many times do people come up to you and says, the flipper buttons don't work? I say you're pushing the wrong buttons.
This one, Medusa.
The flipper buttons don't work. Anyway, could you give us a tour of your shop in the back, the work area?
It's a scary tour back there.
Yeah, no, my shop is scary.
It's a short tour because it's a teeny tiny little spot.
Oh wow, I was picturing this massive area.
I wish I could show you the massive area.
See? Let's see if his shop is cleaner than mine. Well, I already know.
Like corner.
This is the corner. This is a working man. I'm going to use every square inch. What happened?
Concrete walls and stuff to drill into.
That's what was in here. Look, wait a minute. Look at that. Wow.
Stuff everywhere.
See, you can see stuff everywhere. Got paint, lamp sockets, bulbs. Look at this. It is still more organized.
Yeah, you can
Rubbers.
Don't feel organized.
And good. I'm glad other people buy flipper rubbers by the bag. All different. And see now here, unlike digital games, you have to stock all different kinds of flipper boots. Because remember, your game is down if your boot breaks. So he's got to have that. Oh God. I'm getting a headache thinking of all the work. Hours of work. This guy comes in every morning. There must be a clipboard of all the problems. Ah, there we are. Clipboard of all the problems. Wow. And look, it would drive me nuts to keep these lists up here, but I see sharpshooter rebuild flash motor. Has that been done yet?
That's still waiting.
Still waiting.
Yep.
That's why he keeps the paper there.
Yep, exactly right. Game can be played, just doesn't have that little play.
Wow, see? And look, even the Wizard of Oz had a problem. See, you can have brand new games and still have problems. It doesn't matter. It's mechanical. Mechanical, you drive a brand new car at 3,000 miles a week, you gotta change the oil. And at 8,000, you gotta put brakes in. Well,
You say 3,000 miles a week?
3,000 miles a week? Yeah, these games are getting commercial play. But weren't they designed by wizards? Wonderful equipment.
Geniuses.
Wonderful equipment. Look, there's more classes here. Wargore. Wait a minute, you gotta tell us your favorite, Dan. You have to have a favorite pinball here. Or that doesn't have to be anything. What's your favorite thing here?
A lot of people ask me that, and I don't have one.
Just like me.
The first one I ever played was Gottlieb's Kingpin, and we have pin up with it.
Yeah. You walk by it.
And I really love that because it's the first one I ever played as a kid in a bowling alley back in the 70s. But I'm partial to that, but I love some of the newer games as well.
So that would have special memories. Tell us a little about this game.
This is a very strange and unusual game made by Midway in 1963. It's actually a little auto race. The cars move around the backwinds as you play.
And look,
instead of scoring points, you score laps.
You turn this, press to shoot the ball.
Right, advance as far around the track as you can.
Now you were telling me who is the owner of SILVERBALL Amusements?
Rob Invento is the owner and the founder, and he also founded Fuck You Chicken, which is a New Jersey franchise, and actually now
We love Fuck You Chicken. And I understand that he decided he loved pinball so much, he wanted to share his love with everybody else, right? So he was operating just at a loss for a while, right?
Yeah, even now, as busy as we are in the summer, we're open every day of the year except Christmas and Thanksgiving, and in the winter it's pretty darn quiet here, so what you make in the summer, you know, you kind of balance out with the winter, so he's not here to make a killing on this, he's looking to just bring pinball and look at that, these older games back to people. Wonderful thing to do.
Now notice, the cars are being run by magnetic, it looks like.
There's a magnet
Underneath it.
and it's a chain-driven magnet that goes around two separate motors.
Alright, let's see if we can get it in a different hole. Wow. Now, I understand you bought how many of these?
There are, I think, 3 different models that were made. One is called Raceway, another is called Flying Turns, which is this one, and I can't think of the third one right now. Might have been Speedway, but the other 2 are in the warehouse. This is the one we have operating.
Wow. Oh my gosh. What a unique piece of history. And that tells us that somebody is very, very, very clever who made it. The Midway made some of the most terrific equipment ever designed. The most unique things. What a great game. 1963. Now there's an odd one. It's their basketball.
Yeah, he's here for that stuff.
I see it was originally 20 cents to play. I still see the number right on it.
Look at the mechanical Skeeballs. I can't remember the last time I saw one of those.
Now look, I'm loading the computer. Now the computer is reset. Is this a Z80 processor?
Yeah.
Do they have Pac-Man logic board running this?
I think it's a little earlier.
I have a question. Keeping the flipping cards running, do you take the mechanisms apart and clean them?
I don't take them apart. They need to be greased regularly, and the gears back there take a pounding because the kids come up and they just pull on these levers constantly. Always being used.
Unbelievable.
It's tough to get the parts. We're actually
Tough to get the parts.
scrambling to get the parts.
Nobody has these anywhere.
These came from the Eldorado Arcade in Coney Island.
Really?
Yeah, when they closed. The owner, he's got all the others in storage. We have just a few here.
You're never going to see these. Look, are you convinced yet? Are you convinced yet? Super checks. Yes, we have the newer ones, Adventure Mars. But who wants to play them when you can play Canada Dry? Who wants to? The mechanicals are way to go with them. You can play digital games anywhere, and they're great fun. Come to Asbury Park, spend your time on the mechanicals. Now, Joker Poker, look at the different back glass. The classic game that was digital, but here it is, the mechanical version. It's the same year, too. They made very few of these, right?
820. Wow. Over 9,000 electronic versions.
Unbelievable. 2-player Eye of the Tiger. They also made 4-player Sinbads, both mechanical. How many years did this man spend collecting these games?
Not many. He started probably, I know we opened in 2009. I think he probably started buying games in 07 or 08.
So it's been about 5 years this place has been open. So it's 7 years period of time. Unbelievable. What a terrific looking game. I'm almost afraid to...
This is a great
I'll do we. How's that, Frank?
Got the multi-levels.
I probably have to start it first.
You have to load the program.
Yep, there it is. It's loaded. Not bad, huh? Alright, I'm going to do a stronger pitch. checking to make sure it's working correctly. I'd ask for my money back if it wasn't. Alright, since I did well with strong, I'm going to do that again. Here we go. No, I didn't do it. I got a double. I'm pushing them out of sequence. I'm used to having the button on the other side. See, in other games you have to wait until the ball comes down before you can shoot again. There's the triple. I'll do the strong pitch again because that's the one that got me all the way out there. No? Ugh. I missed that one, Frank. This is my first ball. There's 2 out. Almost got a third out. There's the third out. Gone. Dead. Handle. You can't get out of here without the wood rail. Those are the 50s. How's that for a nice effect? That beautiful three-dimensional look. Isn't that beautiful?
Complete with the cigarette holders.
Yep, you can put your...
And nobody knows what that's for anymore. People ask us constantly, why is that there?
Don't they call these where you put your bags, right? So put one there. I don't think I have a cigarette. Wait a minute, I don't smoke. Nope. Look at how polished the balls look in there. Isn't that beautiful? I have to command it. Yeah, I know, Frank. I gotta command it. I'll set the other camera down and see if I can. Flippers are strong. I'm pleased to report they are nice and strong. What's not strong is the player. I should get you to play this, Frank. Nobody's seen you play pinball. No, I screwed that one up. Hey, look at this one. Wait a minute. Weren't these supposed to be really, really rare? Was this all rebuilt?
Yeah, it was recently repainted and redone.
Wow. Now here's an interesting way to store the balls. Watch them drop. See? They load. Oh, I got 2 that time. I put too many up at the same time. What's nice is that at least the ball is guided down to your flipper. So you do have a nice way of saving it. But not for long. Isn't that nice, teacher? So it gives you guaranteed playtime. You know what? It's got to be the first use of guaranteed playtime.
That's the oldest thing we have.
1950. Now, did you get this from a collector?
Honestly, I'm not sure where this came from. It's been here as long as I have. But the owner here has bought games all over the country, eBay, collectors, dealers, wherever you can find it.
In terms of repair, have you worked on this a lot?
This one does require a lot of love. This one has a lot of parts that are pretty old and keep working. One breaks, another needs repair.
Got it. Now, for our viewers, you can see these have pop bumper rings that react, but these are just point bumpers. How many times, tell us, Dan, they come up to you and say, that bumper is not moving.
I hear that.
And you have to say it doesn't. There's no mechanism.
Newer games that kind of disappeared,
right?
I guess in the 70s maybe.
Yeah.
You don't see those on any of the newer games.
Well, I think Valley Space Invaders had one.
That's right.
Oh, Meteor did. Meteor had one. Yeah.
They did. Right.
Yep. Now, how's that for mechanical marvels, huh?
On a wood rail.
Row of digital and a classic movie on the screen. Now, what arcade on planet Earth does not have Atari Pop? No wonderful game. Big screen television. wide. Oh God. Now, but this is hard to fix.
Not easy. They hit me something like this. There's actually a TV in there. An old black and white TV.
If you've been watching the King of Arcades, Richie's King of Arcades, you will see one just like this tonight. Maybe even this one, you know? Beautiful game. Is there a serial number on it? Any way to trace the history?
AB083, so it might have been the 83rd one ever produced. Swear to
083. I would say that would probably be pretty accurate. I look. Finding one like this, amazing. Wow. See now over here, 10-pin classic. Now, this is the repro, right? Now, very clever company, Benchmark, remanufactured these. It looks, seems to be just like the old bowling game. Look at that. That's short. Now you can tell she's been playing it a lot. Babe, this is definitely a favorite game. Now, I like the fact that you managed to find a chair that fits in with the theme of the arcade. Good move. Good move. Boy, what a great place. And even the newer games have history behind them. Hey, you know what? These are ripe for a color display. Here's your lesson. Let me tell you, really, really great tip. The high voltage unit goes bad on Theater Magic, and the dot matrix display goes bad on Attack from Mark. We're actually going to have to be in Adam's Magic, because they have the same one. You move the working display board over, you move the working dot matrix display over, and you buy a new color dot matrix display for the game. Then, $400, one of your games gets this terrific upgrade, and the other game gets fixed. You don't have to buy one of those $200 orange dot matrices. So think about keep going up. They do. They're never going to get any better. Here's the safe tracker. Where are the wings? I know, I know.
No?
You have them in the back?
They are actually in the Twilight Zone.
Ah. Okay.
Safely away from
The wings are in there. They will be ready when somebody wants to come in and make him an offer of safe tracker. They'll sell him the wings with it.
This actually just arrived 2 days ago. It just came in. And
They won't be going
to put it
to.
someplace where we have enough width to add the wings. Here it's a little tight, so we didn't put them on.
When you play this machine, you get the impression you're in some kind of shrinking machine. Because everything is so tiny, including the flippers.
Very unique.
But it's a fun game. I'm assuming this is not going to give us a token. The tokens would roll down here. They designed it that it would roll here, hit here, and drop over. They actually designed it that way. Well, Dan, you may not be aware of this, but this game was closed out. And you had the opportunity to purchase one of these brand new in the box, $16.95. Did you see him shaking his head? $16.95.
Not anymore.
I bought 2 of them. I wish I bought Japan.
We had known.
Circus Voltaire was closed out at $21.99. NBA Fast Break, $16.99. Who knew? I didn't either.
My crystal ball was broken.
None of us knew how much pinball would catch on. Oh look, now, well, here it is. This is the knockout I was thinking. TKO. There aren't many of these. How many? Does it tell you? 125 made. Where on planet Earth did he find it? Where? And beautiful playfield on this. Nowhere. Factory Mylar. Wow. World's Fair, good one. Well, there it is. Frank has that too.
That's my baby.
See Frank? See?
I have one of them too. See it? Yeah, Austin goes.
I never liked Circus World Fair. I'm sorry.
Well, nobody cares that you don't like it. We liked it, right?
I like theater and magic. I was always wondering. But I will tell you, it's a beautiful piece of equipment. And you have, how many other pits do you have then?
Personally? Yeah. I don't even know off the top of my head. The house is full.
mean
The
there's
garage
more
is
than
full. The
10?
basement is full.
20?
Probably 30, 40, something like that.
He loves pinball too.
No, he's crazy.
So let's see. He works all day here, working on pinballs. Then he goes home and works on pinballs.
That's my day off. I work at the amusement park where I started as a kid when I was 15 years old.
On pinballs or ride? Yeah, ride.
We have a few pinballs, but not many.
He's working on the ride.
Redemption. No rides. It's redemption.
Redemption.
Naughty word. The R word.
Jump. Ticket. My kids screaming, Daddy, I don't have enough tickets.
The only way to stay in business these days.
That's right.
Other than this is
If
very
any of you investigated this, redemption games are the only thing that really keep you going. And somebody's passion and love for games, which is obviously SILVERBALL Museum. That's right. I have links up. You can see the links. You come to TNT, I have the postcards too, so you can pick up a card right on the boardwalk. My God, you can't be in a better spot. And wait a minute, the best part is year round. So do you food year round too? So you can come here, spend the afternoon, have dinner, 7 days a week. How about parties? So you must have parties. Parties?
kids. We even had weddings here. People got married.
When was the last wedding?
A couple of years ago, we actually had a wedding at the ceremony. A lot of the rehearsal parties come beforehand. It's pretty cool. Sometimes they come in and they pick each one dress and
Now, if you look around, there's actually a lot of women here. Women! I don't think I've ever seen so many inside an arcade. We gotta bring everybody back. And also notice we have kids. Look, there's one. Here's another. Yes, kids are finding the magic of pinball. And the old classics, the shooters. You're not gonna find these anywhere. Isn't this amazing? This is the door we tried earlier.
sneaky guys.
Look at this 8-ball. Look at that. Ted Nugent. However, it's actually officially Nugent. As I learned that, I got an earful from someone about that. It's not Ted Nugent. Oh man, look. A kiss with a new overlay. New overlay. Jeff makes these, I believe. Classic arcades. It looks like brand new.
And that's been in there a long
New
time.
caps. Beautiful.
LED displays.
Playboy. Yes. Oh yes. Look.
You know it.
These wonderful things are these pin scores?
I believe they are. Look at it.
Marco Specialties is making the LEDs. God bless Marco Specialties. If it wasn't for him, because sadly, the numbers are starting to fade. There's only one company left in the whole world that makes these glasses, and they will not be making them for a lot longer. And unfortunately, they go bad after a while. I'm really pissed. 35 lousy years. Right? 35 lousy years. Everybody loves it. Let's go and see the Wizard of Oz. Here's the Wizard. Appropriately put right next to all the classic games. That big screen. What a beautiful piece. Their next game is The Hobbit. And then they promised us a Pat Lawler game, their third game. But right now, people are just in awe of the Wizard.
Everybody loves it. They come in here and they are just amazed by the flashiness of it. Being all the boys, and women in particular love it.
It's hard for anybody not to be in love with the Wizard of Oz. Frank, show the color display too. Isn't it a beauty, guys? I guess when you first got it in, like most places to get a wizard, there's a line.
Oh yeah. We still have the sign asking them limited to one play.
But only when others are waiting. There's nobody else waiting, so they can play as long as they want. And of course, we have to end, of course, by getting ourselves a t-shirt. You have, wait a minute, let's see. Do you have 2X?
1X.
1X? Wait a minute, you're a 2X.
1.
Alright, 1X and 2X. Black or white? Oh, black, of course. Black makes me look thin.
Shaving 100 pounds wouldn't make you look thin. All right, say goodnight.
I also got some, bro, we got them a Jersey Jack too. We gotta make everybody happy. Look.
Look at that.
Isn't that beautiful? You would ship these too, right?
We do. Yeah, I'm on the website.
You can go. Tell everybody your website name.
SILVERBALLMUSEUM.com.
Here we go. And Dan will personally pack it for you. Not really. Not really. No, he's too
Someone
busy.
that does that.
You can see he's got his hands full here. He's got his hands full. He's gonna love the whole way. Good. Anything else? Do we cover everything?
Yeah, you have to come here and see it for yourself to cover everything.
I expect all of you to come. We'll finish up outside. Well, we got our t-shirts, and we're on our way on this sunny day, and we'll bid goodbye to SILVERBALL Museum. So you gotta come and visit, guys. I'm depending on you. Let's keep this place going and get pinball alive and well on the Jersey Shore.